This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, now last class what we have done like auto building. Okay, like as when you push the code, I want to Jenkins will be take the code and it won't build automatically. Okay, the procedure we discussed last class. What are things the ways we can do? We can do with the three ways. One is that build periodically, poll SM and webhooks, right? And poll SM means what? After pushing GitHub, how much time you specify, it will wait that much time and it will be run our job after pushing only. But web like as build periodically, what happening? What are the time you mentioned? If you pushed or not, it won't take care of about that. But your job will be running on a particular time. Okay. Webhooks is what? When the code is pushed, immediately it will be trigger job and it should be run automatically. Okay. Now for that, what we should have? If you are using any local missions and all, if not a public one, you must be making your system as a public. If you have the public URL access, like AWS instance, the AWS install having the public IP. Now that's no need to install the ngrok or anything. Okay. If you are using your local missions, like as your Linux servers or maybe you are in Windows servers, whatever you are going to use. Okay. I'll show that way also. Okay, how to make it that, how to give that URLs and all. I'll show that also. First, what I'm going to show you this is the normal procedure. I'll show the ngrok later. Okay. If you have the public URL, no need ngrok. Ngrok. Why means why I didn't say that URL if you have public URL no need to ngrok means now if the both are like as GitHub is the public, GitHub is a public, and then our like as ec2 instance also having public URL like as anyone can access. If I give this URL, even you guys also can access the system. I shared this, just I'm sharing here. Now this URL even you guys also can access the system. Okay, now even I'll give the username password, you can able to log in and we can able to join this, can access the system also, right? Now this is a public means both can be talked to each other without any issue. Okay, this system can be talked to each other. Now for example, if you GitHub is a public now, public, and your local system like Windows or OS like as VM instances what are you are running, but it is a local like as how GitHub knows your URL like as why means this GitHub webhook is working as a push based mechanism, right? If you push based mechanism means nothing we configure here, we this is a push based mechanism is if something will come it should be triggered to here. Now you how you know this one should know the know that what will happening, your local system should be make a, you need to make a public of your local system, public URL, local like as localhost 8002, localhost 80802 need to be converted as a public URL 8080, public URL like as for example like blah blah something something. Okay, like as 8080, and it will be the HTTP HTTPS both it will be give us whatever you want you can convert. It will convert like this. Okay, what is this? This is a public URL. Who will convert this? For converting your local system to public URL, we have the software. The software is called as a ngrok. The scenario I'm saying that. Okay, very important. Who will convert this? Your local system will convert as a ngrok. One second guys, one second, one second. Okay, it's fine. Now we are converting this is to our local system as a public now. Okay, this is the way we are calling as a who will convert this ngrok software will be converted. How will convert? I'll show that. Okay, now see this GitHub, right? Now let's do that. Now this I have a GitHub. Where is that? GitHub. Okay, hello world Java. I can say this. Okay, right? This repository you want to configure as if something will happen in this repository. My job should be triggered automatically. Means go here, the settings, and if you go for webhooks here, settings webhooks, that particular repository, not for the entire account. It is a okay. I already configured here. Huh? Okay, that's what I do. I'm going to remove this. Okay, just it will ask a password while editing or while adding. Okay, for confirmation. Okay, now just I'm going to take backup of this. I'm going to delete this webhook. I'm going to delete. Okay, I'll add freshly. Okay, I'll show you. Now here I'm going to add it. Let's go back here and see here there is a add webhook. I'm going to add the webhook. Okay, here go to this Jenkins URL which we have. This is go here, paste here. Okay, then next after that we need to give this GitHub webhook. The extension should be the GitHub webhook. This is the one. After URL we need to add the GitHub webhook. Control V. That means something will happening. If anything will be changes in the GitHub repository, just push your updates to this URL. Okay, this URL means if what are the job this particular job configure. If you configure as a source code like from this URL, it will be triggered automatically job. It will push to the particular Jenkins job. Okay, just add the webhook here. This webhook should be the tick mark green, or else it won't work. Okay, if we show that red mark here, that won't work. That means it's a successful one. Okay, here you can see the events after some time. Webhooks, if you click here, webhook. Okay, that events over here. Okay, now let's go to Jenkins here. I'm going to go to this Java app. Let's see that URL is configured or not here. That repository, which is a repository, this is a hello world Java repository. Okay, if you not configure, like as only this job only I configure webhooks. If you want to 10 repositories, 10 Jenkins job, we need to add the each repository having their own webhook URL. Okay, now let's see here the same code I configure here, and here the build triggers, right? You need to be click this option, GitHub hook trigger for git sem polling. Okay, and then just apply, save it. Okay, jobs are run, right? Now what I do, let's anyway I connected here, right? This is a server, right? Okay, that's fine. Now let's see, I already cloned this project hello world Java. I'm going to moving this project now. Let's see any code. Let's I'm going to modify something, whatever it may be. Okay, like insert mode. Okay, control okay, 1 second. So cursor is not working. Okay, it was there. Then next what I do here, bye. Okay, Now here I'm going to give the new name here. The code is changes to, this is the like Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday I'm going to give this. Okay, I'm saving this. Okay, remember I'm just save this here. I did not add and commit. Now see here how many jobs are done? 5, right? Now this is from the like November 5th. I have done the one build. Now let's like a November 5th means when yesterday only, right? This webhooks is done. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, here, right? Not this instance. I'm closing this. Okay, let's. Okay. Now let's after that, after changing the code, what I do? I need to add the code. I need to commit the code. Git commit -m added a Wednesday line. Okay. This added. Then next what I do? Git push origin master. Okay, remember what is the branch you push, that branch only if you want to get trigger it out also. If you see here in configure, let it build, then I'll show that option also. See, this job will be triggered automatically without any build no button. Okay, this within the seconds will be done. When the code is pushed, it will be done that. And after that it won't done anything. It's wait for the pushing. Okay. Because after pushing the master branch, why it's happening means by default it's a master branch. I'll show here. Yeah, if you see here, you can see this. Okay, that's the reason. This is the way we're done with the Git SEM and Pole SEM and Pole SEM webhooks, and then build periodically option. Okay, is it clear?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll show that local system, how to convert local system to IP address, because of even you are practicing in the local system, right? Now how to make it successfully your system is what I do. I'll show that also. That's what I do. Let me run the Jenkins in the local system also. In my devops, C drive, there is a Jenkins folder. Okay, in this I am running that my var file here. Java -. If you want to run the through command prompt, this is why we need to run that Jenkins.var file. If you want to override that port, okay, HTTP, like as you want to override the, like instead of 8080, you want to override that. This is the option we can have. Or else by default it will run the 800. Like as for example 1234, it will be run in the 1234. Just I'm trying to say this. Okay. Okay, let's stop this, and I'm going to show the, like this is will run the 1234 port. Okay, just if you run this, it will show the 8080. This is Jenkins from my local machine. Okay, I'll show this here.
So it's running from your local Windows machine.
Local Windows machine has a Jenkins server. This is localhost 80. It's waiting for up to once complete of the Jenkins up and running here. Okay. Yes, we are done with this Linux mission for practicing purpose. Okay, that webhooks without any ngrok. And what ngrok will do, because of if you practicing without any public URL, like a Windows or Linux machine, CentOS or whichever you have installed in the local system, then how could make it, this will works means this is the way we can make it. I'll show this here. It takes time. It will be run. Okay, let me show you that article one more time. Okay, let me draw the diagram.
So Madhu, quick question. So what is the use of the ngrok again?
That's what I told now. I'll tell you. Wait. Okay. Now this is, okay, this is my GitHub. Okay, GitHub is somewhere in the public cloud, right? Like as of now I'm using the public cloud.
Yes.
Public, right? Now this is my Jenkins is running my local system. This is my Jenkins. Webhooks means what? If I configure webhooks, this is here. Configure webhooks means if something is modified on the particular repository, It webhooks is for belongs to repository. Okay, it's not a GitHub account, it belongs to repository. Okay, now if something is modified a particular repository in the GitHub, now what happening, this webhooks will be like, which is the URL will be configured. This URL what we need to configure, it's a Jenkins URL. Jenkins URL we need to be configured as a webhooks here. Now if something is modified here, then it will be sending a signal to the this Jenkins URL. This Jenkins URL having the same this GitHub anything will be using the Jenkins, the repository is pulling purpose. It will send a signal to the here push notifications. Then what you do, this Jenkins job will be run automatically. Okay, the job run here. Is it clear? This is if it is a public. Is it clear now? This is what we done, right?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yeah. So basically, with webhooks, you don't need to do anything. Once the webhook is there, it's monitoring the GitHub repository. As soon as there's a change in code, it just triggers a build.
This is what we done. This is both will be public. If your this Jenkins also public, then we can communicate easily. Okay. If both will public, it will run. But if you run the Jenkins is a local host, now this GitHub don't know you, right?
Yes.
If you want to know this, what will happen? We are using the middleware one channel here. What this channel will do? This channel will be convert your GitHub URL localhost 8002 one public URL. Okay. Now we are configure this public URL. Let's say this is here will give the public URL. This public URL will be binding with this your local URL. Okay, now what here I'm configuring here this public URL I'm going to configure here. Who ngrok is providing, this is the ngrok. But the your it will run in the ngrok is running my local system. That local URL will convert as a public URL. The public URL I'm going to configure here. Now if something is modified, it will hit the ngrok. Ngrok will hit the your Jenkins. It is make sense, right?
Yeah. So for example, the ngrok is in your Windows server. Is monitoring
Yeah,
in a build. So once you do a build in Windows, ngrok is aware of it. It takes the build, converts it into public, and sends it over to the Jenkins URL.
Yeah, I'll show that the person with the answer will get it more clear. Okay. Now what we do? Just we need to go for ngrok website now. This is a tunnel. Okay, local to that one cloud. Okay, just go to sign up here.
So you just log into ngrok.
Yeah, you must be logging this. I log in with the GitHub. Your Google. There is a two ways GitHub Google account. You can log on that your wish, whichever you want to log in that. That is not. Or else you can create an account also. Okay. Now done. Now if you want like based on OS, we can download the this is exe files. Now for example, let's say I'm using Windows, right? I'm using this this file. Okay, for Windows I downloaded here. Okay, now anyway I have this in my system. Okay, then next what we do, that we need to unzip that. If you are Linux system, we need to unzip like this, or else in Windows, right, we can use this normal way. Then after that what we do, after unzip that, there is a one file will be open, this ngrok.exe file. I'll show that how it look like. If you go for softwares, devops, softwares here. Sorry. This right, after downloading this, when you convert this will be give there one ngrok exe file here. Okay, just I'm going to go here, cmd prompt. Okay, here in the software folder I have the ngrok, sorry, dir, right? Now here I have a my ngrok file. If you see here somewhere it should be there. Okay, in the list it is there. I'll show here. There is a ngrok file is here. Okay, Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the ngrok.exe. Okay, then space, then what we do, we can give this authentication ID, this authentication token. This is for Linux commands. Okay, this if you are using CentOS and all, the same command will work for you. Okay, that Windows, right? I'm going to run in the different ways. Sorry, it should be run in the Windows system. Here after ngrok, we need to be paste out the authentication token. This token is a common, like a different for the different users who are login, right? Now this authentication is configured by the this URL ngrok2 ngrok.yaml file. Okay, whatever this authentication token. Okay, the next we're going to start that our ngrok now. Let's start that now. ngrok.exe, then http port number. What is the port is running? That port. Like for example, your Jenkins is running on the 1234 port. Then we can give this 1234 port. If your Jenkins is running the 8080, it will be running the 8080. If you're running the 80, that what are the port is running for localhost? Like what are the port you want to make it as a expose as a public? Then we are going to convert your localhost 8080 to public URL. Let's run it here. It is connected the one AWS server only. It is basically. Now this is the user. The plan is free. Like as if you are more than one user, it will use. There will be charge for this. Okay. Now they're forwarding. This is the two URLs they're providing. One is the HTTP. This is the ngrok. HTTPS. They will give the two. And see here, it will binding with this URL to my localhost. Localhost 8080. Somewhere. Okay, this localhost 8080. It is inside here. Okay. Even some moving. Let's. Then localhost 80. This is also localhost 8080. Now we can use any one of this. Okay, let's take edit, mark it. Okay, this URL we need to take. Okay, then next what we do, just go to the GitHub. Now instead of this, we need to give the this ngrok URL now. And even if you want, you can give this also. Add URL here. This http slash github webhook slash. Okay, that's it. Instead of that localhost 8080, we are giving this URL. This URL will be talk to ngrok. This is the what. This ngrok will talk. This ngrok will be having the binding URL of localhost. This link will be trigger the job. I'll just be there. Remember, this active should, unless the webhook is won't be active. See here. Okay, this is fine. This is for the blue mark. If you red mark is done, then it won't work. Even though you can see here, it should become 200. If you something is 400 or 500 error, it won't work. Okay, that means it's supposed will be successfully done. Now let's do one thing. Localhost Jenkins, where it is. This is my localhost 8080 Jenkins. Now let me create a one new item here. Okay, then next Java app. This name can be anything. I'm going to show you the like Canada. I'm going to do this here. Then just give the freestyle. Then click this. Sorry guys. Okay, just make a click here. Right, done. It's saying that 2 times I clicked that. It's showing that already project is existed. Okay, this name I clicked the 2 times, right? That's why it's showing this error. Okay, no worries about this. With that Java app Canada, it's created, but I clicked the 2 times, right? The action is not completed. Again I click. That's why it's showing that. Let's configure that. I'm showing the both ways. Okay, this one way is done. This is another way. Okay, then next what we do, just if you want you can give this webhooks test Java app. Okay, just go here and give the git here. Okay, why this many options means I install the different plugins, that's why I got the many options here. Okay, don't think it too much. Okay, that's it. Now just I'm going to give here this URL, which is GitHub one. Okay, just clone it here, use HTTPS, or else we can use let's say HTTPS. Then next go to it Jenkins here, then Control V. Then next GitHub credentials I already having here. That's adding my GitHub credentials. This is done. Then GitHub hook trigger git SCM polling. Then next build. Okay, and if you want you can give the build anything. Yeah. If it's Windows, right, that's why I'm going the Windows batch command here. Java C. What is the code we have? That's code name, class name, exact name. Okay, without any wrong. Just go here. Where is that? Yeah. Control V. Then next Java Control V. Okay, compile and execute. Then apply, save it. Okay. See, there is no any builds are done right here. Let's see, even single build also not in the local, and here how many builds are done? 6, right? Then what I do, just I'm going this server, and then what I do, let's open this file. Then insert mode, I'm going to this Wednesday dot something extra, just one thing. Okay, just then next git add git commit Wednesday dot something, add it. Then next git push origin master, just push it, done. See here, it should the 7 here, and it should be come to the 1 here. This started here local, this started here. Clear?
So
They
this
say
is from
different environments.
ngrok. Is this from ngrok you're doing, or this is from?
This is for ngrok, we configure through, and this is for local, this is for our cloud.
So we made the changes to the repository, and then ngrok on our local.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's picking up. So it's not even doing webhooks.
This is webhooks is we configure right here itself in the GitHub. We configure in this setting.
Right.
In the here where settings. In the settings, this
I know
particular
we
repository. Okay.
Yeah, we did webhooks already here. Yes.
Here I have the 2 webhooks. How many environments you set up, that many will be triggered automatically.
Okay, so the first one is through your Linux on the cloud. The second one is your local.
Yes, local. This is for ngrok given URL. This is for the my public one.
So the ngrok is used to set up only the local webhooks, or you can use it for the cloud as well.
Yes, exactly. That even cloud also, if you want, you can convert, but there is no required, right? Because cloud is already having the public interface.
So mostly the ngrok is used for your local webhooks.
Yes, like local webhooks, exactly. You can say, like as we can convert our local system to public URL. Okay.
So it converts it basically makes your local public. Okay.
Yes, this is for URL for local, and it will be it is binding for the one system to another system. If you see here, even though this the webhooks is posted this and successful this. Yeah.
Okay.
And remember, if it is running, then only it will work. Okay, if you close this, it won't work. Okay. This ngrok server should be up and running. If it is stopped, it won't communicate your GitHub to your local Jenkins.
So the
The
terminal
URL
should be running. All right. Otherwise, if you close the terminal, it'll stop.
Yeah, it should be running up and running. Okay, these are the steps you need to be followed. They're simple, the 4 steps. Download,
Okay.
unzip, run it, add authentication, just run it. And remember,
All right.
which is the port you want to make it expose as a public, that port you need to go. Here is the 80. It can be anything, like as 808081811234, whatever we have running as, that you have to make it as a public, that we have to give here.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.